Hey guys, welcome to another video. This time we're taking on TOE Health stages 5 and 6 of the month of September of 2021. Guys, for this one, well, this was kind of one of the hardest stages. I have completed up to stage 8. So yeah, I will be releasing 7 and 8 today as well. But this one was particularly tough, and one of the things that you have to keep in mind is that this Pontos has 270 speed. So keeping in mind that you have max towers, you have to be higher than that. And well, my enemy is higher than that, given that my speed arena tower is maxed. So my enemy will move before that thing, and of course my Veladion will too. So guys, what will you do here? Well, you will be relying on pushing back the attack bar of Pontos with your Ganymede. If you happen to be resisted, then you will lose the run. As soon as Pontos buffs invincibility on the light leeches, the run is over, guys. There's nothing you can do about it unless you are able to strip both leeches on one turn, which is almost impossible to do. So yeah, guys, if you get 15% it, you have to start all over again. It took me 3 attempts in order to actually clear this stage, and of course my Barad is not skilled up, so having a Barad skilled up will be much better here. And of course you have to give your Barad very high HP as well, because you will be relying on him resisting 2 AoE attacks, so that's 30k damage that he will instantly receive, and he should survive that, so that things are much more swift for you. However, if you manage to build him on 25k HP, well, then mostly you can survive as well, but you will be relying on healing with Veladion before using another AoE attack. So that's pretty much it, guys. You should use Veladion to actually push the attack bar of your units so that you can make full use of the AoE reset from your Dark Homunculus, so that you can have your skills ready all the time. And of course you will be killing things with the second skill of your Shaman, and you will be relying on Shaman and your Dark Homunculus in order to slow down the opponents so that you can actually freeze and push back everything with your Barad, and you will be having the full experience of having a Tyrone here. But you will be doing what Tyrone does with 1 skill, you will be doing it with 2. Well, guys, that's pretty much it, and I will see you on the boss stage. Oh, well, guys, here we are, and we now have to actually push back the attack bar of that Pontos. And guys, here we can't reset the skills of the enemies, so we will be relying on pushing them back indefinitely. For that, you will be relying on RNG. And of course, if my Verad was to fail that attack right there, then things will be really complicated, because Pontos will be so close to taking a turn, so you will even need these slight pushbacks from your Beladion as well. You know, the first kill Beladion actually pushes back the attack bar of the enemies, and of course rely on Beladion to push forward your attack bars as well, because your Beladion will not be your healer here. Your Beladion will be the one that allows you to turn cycle more, and of course will be your super reliable defense raker. And well, keeping that in mind, please keep watching the attack bars of your units. The faster you can build them, the better. And please consider the third kill of your Beladion, and I know this is like the third or fourth time that I tell you this, but consider the third kill of Beladion not as a heal, but as an attack bar boost, because it will help you cycle before the turn of Pontos arrives. And of course, you will need to land the pushbacks. This stage has a ton of RNG, and that's why up to stage 8 of TOE Hell this month, I consider this one the hardest one. Of course, you need specific units to clear this. And yeah, it's not even an easy clear with these kind of units. So guys, that's pretty much it, and I will see you at stage 6. Well guys, stage 6, and this is a much more familiar team for us, almost the same team that we used to against Pontos. However, here we can use our beloved Tyrone. So we will be controlling the attack bars, and every single unit here has Violent Runes, thanks to the the conditions in order to make these 3 stars clear, but they will be immune to inability effects. So why do we pick Tyrone? Well, you guys know this. Tyrone will be pushing back the attack bars all the time, and of course the first wave is a joke here. The second wave is where things get a little bit complicated. However, this will not be a tough stage at all, guys. So I will see you at the second phase. Of course, at this first phase, get rid of Garganos first, and then you get rid of the Shamans. There won't be any problems, and remember that your Beladion will be your attack bar booster here. Not only your healer, and the heals may not be that necessary since the enemies will not be taking any turns here. So yeah, consider that you should forbid the Garganos from taking a turn. That's the most important thing to keep in mind during this first wave. and we are facing the tough spot of this run, which is actually the second wave of this stage. And guys, I didn't land every slow there, so the skill from Tyrone wasn't that effective. And yeah, you know, when you AoE attack, you have the chance for every single Laika there to revenge on you, and like even though you're water element, you know, Laikas can't glance, so you will most likely get a normal hit, but they could all crit on you, and that will be really, really bad. However, guys, this should not be such a problem. You should get rid of that ragdoll as soon as you can, but you have a very reliable defense breaker and a very strong skill too from your Spectra, so things should not be so hard. And of course, everything will be attack broken and will be on glancing, even though it doesn't matter for Lycas, it does matter for Leo and for Ragdoll himself. And of course, everything has violent runes here. So if you allow them to take a turn, then the fight may be over in one turn because they take 3 turns in a row. What can you do, guys? It's RNG. So that's the tough part of this run, of this stage, but there's not as much RNG as there was during the Pontos stage. So, you know, guys, you can survive this. I will see you at the boss phase. And here we are, we must reset, you know, the boss here. Even though it doesn't actually matter because you will be resetting everything. However, it would have been amazing if we could push back every single bear right there. And yeah, now you will be able to attack break them and push them back with your Tyrone. So, you know, things should not be that bad. If you manage to land the slows, then you can control this full team all of the time thanks to the amazing trident, you know, the trio of Tyrone, Dark Homunculus, and Ganymede. You will have your skills available all the time, and here everyone has violent runes, and our Ganymede and our Dark Homunculus have 2 violent sets here, because, you know, they overlap, so they take a ton of turns. And yeah, that will make things much easier, and of course, you don't have anything to worry about if the enemies don't take a turn. You don't have to worry about violent runes if you don't allow them to move. And that is what you will do here, and it's really easy to achieve. And if they were to move, well, they will be reset. So, you know, the only scary part will be for the boss to move and to proc and to carry units, and therefore reset their skill cooldowns, and then that unit taking a turn as well. It will be really bad, but I don't think that will happen to you guys. It requires a ton of very bad RNG on your side if you have the kind of accuracy that you need here, you know? Always keep that in mind. Help the RNG with all you can, and then if RNG happens, it happens and there's nothing you can do about it. So guys, thank you very much for watching this. If you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comment section and I will be very happy to reply as always. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.